I'm Bradley Harman, your local real estate agent. Today I'm going to be answering a question from Jordana with regards to investment properties. So to start, I need to define what a prefab is. So as you know, a prefab is a home that is mostly built off-site. In essence, a prefabrication is a new construction home that is also built away in another warehouse. So it's built in a controlled environment, and it's meant to be more efficient, to reduce costs and increase the overall quality. The second half of that question, we need to define income property. So what's an income property? It's any form of real estate that generates an income. So, back to the original question, a prefab property can actually be an income property the moment it's completed and you're generating income from it. Let's move on to your second question. Which has a better return on investment? Obviously, as an investor, you want to make sure that you're making the most money for the money you put in. So in order to do that, to better understand return on investment, you need to understand the formula. It's return on investment as a form of percentage equals your profit divided by your overall costs. So that means whatever your total takeaway once you sell the property, minus the cost you've put into it, divide by the cost that it cost you to get that property. In essence, that would then bring you your percentage in the form of a return on investment. So in order to really establish how to get your return on investment for each particular type of property, you need to look at the factors which will affect both properties. To start, you need to look at prefab new construction. So what are the cons with a new construction? Well, to start off, you have additional expenses over and above what your traditional purchasing of a property would cost. So you have your development fees, closing fees, taxes, levies from the city, any renos or any additional things that need to be done to accommodate your specific lot. But also you pay HST on your purchase price for that specific property, as opposed to resale, where you only pay, the seller only pays the HST on the commission of the agent. Second, the quality of the community is not yet established. This is important because for your typical new construction home, you have three major phases of selling within that construction. So it's the day that all the units completed, 5 years into the unit's completion, and 10 years past the unit's completion. So this is in essence because you have your 5-year cycle with your mortgage, but also that's your average moving time for any given family. So let's look at resale. Resale's cons would include the fact that you have your typical wear and tear in a property. So this can mean as much as someone dinging the baseboards to someone spilling water or pipes bursting and spilling water all across the property. Electrical can also be an issue. So this wear and tear also is the amortization, or in essence the amortization of the property. How long has the property been in existence since it was constructed, and how long do those materials or the life of those materials last? Another thing you're going to be looking at is cosmetics. So with a new construction, you can actually dictate what cosmetics you want in your property. They have a whole showroom, tiles, hardwoods, floors, ceilings, basement being finished, fixtures. These all things can be dictated to the builder, obviously at a premium, but that way you can get a little bit more customization on your cosmetics overall for the property. Another aspect that some buyers don't like is the fact resale, you have the warranty. There are no guarantees. Even if you do a home inspection, the home inspector may not find all of the problems. And for a fact, in Canada, they're not actually obligated to be liable for their home inspection. They're not accountable to it. So this is an important aspect to consider when you're looking at resale properties. So, which of these has a better return on investment? The truth is, you won't know until it sells. All I can say is a good real estate investment is always determined on a case-by-case basis. You cannot use broad statistics to determine whether or not the house you're going to buy is going to sell for the right rate of return that you're looking for. But the things that you need to consider, or the things that are constructive to you, would be when you're looking at your subject property, either it's new development or it's resale, you need to look at its access to infrastructure, like your transportation, water, amenities. You need to look at the access to employment, your social and economic conditions. Is it a growing or shrinking market? That's a huge one. Who is the market that you're selling the house to when you're willing to cash out of your investment? How long are you going to hold your investment? Location, location, location. These things are paramount in your decision and should be looked at a very extensive manner before you pull the trigger. My suggestion is stay within the GTA. It's got lots of access to a very large market and a growing market at that. But we can get into that further if you have additional questions as to specific areas. Number one thing you should be cautious in doing is using those statistics on a specific property. You want to make sure that the statistics are only used as a guideline, not as a rule. Lastly, you need to take into account your personal situation. This means your time commitment, the money commitment, how much your financing is going to take into account. All of these factors will influence your ability to both be able to purchase the property, but also whether or not you should. I just want to thank you very much for watching my video. It was a pleasure answering your question, Jordana, and if you do have any other questions, don't hesitate to give me a call. And for that matter, anyone else who's watching this video, if you have questions on real estate, please give me a call, text, email, or even Facebook me, and I'd be happy to get back to you. I do enjoy doing these videos, so the more you send me, the more videos I can do, and hopefully the more helpful I can be to you. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you all soon.